Hi, my name is Jenna, and this is my custom GPT called Social Media GPT. The purpose of this GPT is to help marketing students, interns, and entry-level professionals create strategic, platform-specific social media content. Instead of just generating captions, it focuses on aligning content with a target audience, platform, and marketing goal, like engagement, brand awareness, or conversions. What makes this GPT different is that it prioritizes strategy before content. A lot of tools will just generate something quickly, but this GPT is designed to think more like a marketer. It asks clarifying questions first, like who the target audience is and what platform the content is for, before generating a response. It also follows a consistent structure, including a hook, caption, and call to action, which makes the outputs more realistic and usable. So first, I'm going to test this prompt, create a 7-day Instagram content plan for a small clothing brand targeted towards college students. So now it's generating. As you can see, the GPT generates a full weekly plan. It includes a mix of content types like reels, carousels, and stories, and each day has a clear idea, caption, direction, and purpose. What I think works really well here is that it's not just giving random ideas, it's actually building a strategy. For example, it includes relatable content to increase engagement, user-generated content for social proof, and trend-based posts for reach. It also explains why each type of content works, which makes it helpful for learning, not just creating. It even includes posting times and overall strategy tips, which makes it feel like something you could actually use for a real internship or campaign. So overall, this is a really strong example because it combines both creativity and strategy. Next, I'm going to try the prompt, help me come up with a TikTok idea to promote a new energy drink for ages 18 to 30. So here the GPT starts by asking clarifying questions, which is something I specifically built into the instructions. Since I didn't answer them, it makes reasonable assumptions and still creates a full TikTok concept. It walks through the idea step by step, including the hook, the transformation moment, and the overall structure of the video. It also explains why the idea works, and like how it uses relatable content and fast pacing to match TikTok trends. What makes this strong is that it's not just giving an idea, it's giving a full execution plan. It also includes best practices like keeping the video short and using trending audio, which shows understanding of the platform. So now I'm going to test a simpler prompt, make this caption more engaging, check out our new skincare products now available. So the GPT gives multiple improved caption options, which is helpful, and they're definitely more engaging than the original. However, this is a slightly weaker example compared to the others. The reason is that it doesn't ask clarifying questions first, and it has to assume things like the target audience, tone, and brand voice. So while the captions are good, they're not as tailored or strategic as they could be. This helped me realize that shorter prompts can sometimes lead to more general responses, which is something I wanted to improve. When I was testing my GPT, I noticed that it sometimes made assumptions instead of always asking questions first. To fix this, I updated the instructions to make it consistently ask 2 to 3 questions before, like target audience, platform, and goal before generating content. I also added more structure to the responses so they always include a hook, caption, and call to action. And I made sure it adjusts based on the platform like TikTok versus Instagram. Another improvement I made was having it generate multiple variations when possible so users have options to choose from. These changes made the GPT feel much more realistic and useful. Asking questions first helps avoid assumptions and makes the responses more personalized. The added structure makes everything more consistent and easier to actually use in real situations. It also makes the GPT feel less like a basic content generator and more like a strategic tool. It now reflects how social media marketing actually works, where you have to think about the audience, platform, and goals before creating content. Overall, this GPT is designed to bridge the gap between creativity and strategy. It helps users not only create content, but also understand why the content works, which is especially valuable for students and interns.